Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are with an episode of Kerbal Space Program. I did make a few episodes of Kerbal Space Program. Excuse me. I did make a few episodes before this, but I unlisted those because I didn't because something happened. What should the profile be? Obviously, an electron. Difficulty options. We could do easy, or I could do custom. Heart pressure, then that. We get all this. Plasma, blackout. I could add require signal for control, but that would make satellites really difficult to deal with. But this is perfect now. Where is the mod? There's this really cool mod. I don't remember what it was. But now we get to go on to this. What? Oh, wait, that must have been a different save file that I almost joined. Okay, guys. I also have a drink, so my voice will stay nice and smooth. Also, one of my friends who watches my videos has told me that my voice is really monotone, and that's because I don't I don't know. I just can't really force emotion into the videos. It's time to build the vessel. I will also do proper editing in this one. Wait, was I gonna do? No. Okay, good. Okay. I just wanted to calculate. I just wanted to remember something. So we can put down the Mark 1 command pod and the parachute. That, and then the flea with like 29 thrusts. Why is the UI so small? The UI normally goes up to like here or something. Okay, but I also can lower the fuel down a lot, since I won't have to worry about craft. I also am running this mod. Oh, I forgot to tell you the mods I was running. What does the armored cockpit do? I don't even know. Safety system mass, 0.2. I have no clue what that does. But, we have Jebediah here. I'm gonna name this craft the Mini Nugget. Now let us launch. So a few of the mods I have are the life support mod or whatever. I have the Cacabolo system mod as well, and also persistent thrust, better time warp, and a bunch of graphical mods too. Sadly, I don't have volumetric clouds because I have no money. I don't like how planet shide is here. Unlock position size. Oh! Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and shove this in the corner. I also, I'm gonna install MechJeb. Lock position and size. Perfect. Okay. Why is my game so laggy? And yes, guys, I know that I have very bad graphic. I'm just gonna turn that off. I know that I have very bad graphics, and that's because I have a very what selection refresh. No, I'm turning that back to low. I don't want it looking super bad. Oh, not low gain settings. I think down there as well. There's also. Oh no, not that. Okay. We just observe the goo. Do a crew report. So we need to. Oh, this thing has very low TWI. I did not know its TWI was that low. Wait a second. This feels really weird. Do I have time warp glitch or something? No, time warp's fine. I guess we're just going really slowly. Yeah, I guess so. Now, however, we get the good parachute to go out. And now I can, now when it deploys, boom, Jebediah is going into the ocean now. I can actually go into, 5 warp. Oh, right, no, not 5 warp. It would be physics warp like this. So this has turned out to be 4, this is 8 times. We just gotta slow it down before we impact. There we go. Jeb has landed. And why was there no audio? I do not know, guys. There was no audio. In Kerbin's waters. Let us EVA Jebediah and have him do an EVA report. Now we can recover this. Boom. Sorry for the fact that the game is very laggy, guys. My PC isn't the bulkiest, and I have, like, all of the mods active right now. Like, I could show you the mods I have active, but it would take, like, a minute of scrolling to get through all of them. We have a lot of science now. Let's go. What? Wheel load. What? 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 What is this? What? Escape to. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Especially not. Oh, I can just do this. Have mark on command pod. That's easy, actually. Like, this is the most annoying thing ever. Escape trajectory out of Kerbin would already be super difficult. Nonetheless, this is literally the second launch. I physically can't do that. It's just, like, not possible. So now I can go into research, basic rocketry. General rocketry does save us enough for engineering 101, which unlocks us the decouplers. And also these. I'm gonna figure out what these universal storage wheels do. Then I'll get back to you guys when I figure that out. Okay, guys, this is the rocket. I'm gonna call it the boomstick. It has the thumper. I think this is too much solid fuel, actually. This should be enough. Now I just gotta really lower the throttle so we don't blow through the atmosphere. This should be good. Yeah. I also have tweak scale, so I could just make a massive booster. But the max size booster would literally cost me $2 million. And it can hold just so much fuel. Yeah, its TWI is just out of the question. I don't know why I did that, but there we go. We now have the standard. A $5,000 craft. The reason I also have one mystery goo is for when we get out of the atmosphere. Okay. Now we can launch it. There we go. While flying over Kerbin's shores. Now I just need to wait for us to get up. That's weird. The plane shouldn't be rolling like that. I mean the rocket, not the plane. Don't tell me I didn't pack enough fuel. I did not pack enough fuel. Okay, well, back to the drawing board. Also, guys, I'll cut out the testing. Okay, guys, here we are with the rocket. Obviously, first off, we need to log the temperature. Then we log the temperature again. Then we do a crew report. Why is our TWR so low with this thing? It says our TWR is 1.7, but we're moving so slowly. Okay, so now we just need to get out of the atmosphere. We definitely should have enough fuel for that. Not to mention the fins will help with it as well. Of course, now it decides to disconnect. Well, I'll log the temperature before we reach space. Kerbin's upper atmosphere. I can also take some goo from upper atmosphere. We might actually crash down towards the planet. Good news, though. Escape the atmosphere. We can do that very close. We can do that very quickly. Good news, though. Jebediah has escaped the atmosphere now. Also, the reason that I have the decoupler attached to this side of the rocket is so that it will act as like a better heat shield. I should probably have had Jebediah hop out of the craft, but he can't. Now that we have both of our quests, all I need to manage is the... Now we're going down again. Okay. We've now hit the atmosphere. So it's time to lock in on retrograde, and a boom. Why can't I time warp? What happened? Your time warp isn't working. Why do we have 5 warp active? Okay, yeah, my game is like definitely slowed down a lot. And I don't think it's lag. Oh. This is very weird. We're going so slow. Guys, I can't come up with a fix for this yet. So I'm gonna fix it and then I'll cut back once I figure it out. After, of course, we land. Life support. Oh, I didn't know I had a life support monitor. One crew. So we got 2 days of food, 2 days of water, 2 days of oxygen, and 2 hours of electricity. It's not letting me speed. That's so annoying. Okay, I have an idea. So guys, I will speed this up for you so you guys don't gotta watch this too much. Look at that engine bloom, not engine bloom. Look at that. Look at those reentry effects. And the rocket has flipped over. Luckily, because I have the mystery goo on one side, I can use it as an extra speed brake. So you can see now if I check life support, we still have 2 hours of electricity remaining somehow. Won't that we slow down enough? I will immediately activate the parachute, which should be pretty soon. Okay, we've just gone under Mach 1, which means that now Jeb can properly set the capsule thing. Now we get to watch the beautiful parachute keep control of the rocket. Oh, I get it. The reason the rocket. Oh wait, yeah. The reason the rocket kept tipping over was because of the mystery goo added weight to one side. Jebediah has experienced like so many G's, I bet. How do I check on the? Hmm. I thought I could check on like the flight thing, the flight log. Guess not. Oh, it got fixed. Good. It turns out I don't need to cut the boring parts. Let's go. Now we get to admire the beautiful parachute as we land in this beautiful grass here. Oh, F2 is how you enable cinematic shots. Oh, hey guys. You can see Jebediah. What's he doing? I think time is definitely messed up because he should not be moving this slowly. Okay, guys, I will close out of Kerbal Space Program real quick to hopefully fix the glitch, and I'll get back to you when it reloads. Okay, guys, I have reloaded the game and it is ready now. So, YouTube, no. We get rid of that. We are in YT. So, guys, I believe I still don't fully understand how KSP works because I am not that smart. But I believe reputation works as the amount that they will like pay to you. So now I can properly research survivability, which means I can get even more science. And also, oh, I got this stuff now. Let's go. Food. Wait, what? Oh, we can also get. We can bring even more stuff with just a single supplies hex can. Oh, I think it added a bunch more stuff to that. Oh, I can get any of this stuff now. Let's go. Oh, wait, I could even get into advanced rocketry just now. Or advanced construction. Hmm. This is where we get docking ports, right? Think so. In that case, I'm gonna get advanced rocketry. Because then if I go into fuel system, no, not fuel system, wrong. If I go into here, then I can get the baguette external tank. I go into propulsion systems, I can also get the spark, which is this has an ISP of 320 in a vac, while the Terrier has 345. So what is the purpose of the spark engine? I don't know. If I keep going up here, I can eventually get to nuclear propulsion. But before that, where's the ion engine? Very heavy rocketry, experimental nuclear propulsion, exotic nuclear propulsion. Well, where is... Oh, I forgot there's a search bar, isn't there? Yeah, I can just search up ion engine. There's no way ion engine is in supersonic flight. That's an afterburning engine. It doesn't have ion in it. Oh, is it ion propulsion? Oh, of course it's an ion propulsion. How did I not see that? So that means at the very bottom of the tech tree. Next, I will try and get basic science and then electronics, just so, electrics, I mean, just so I can get basic solar panels. Because then my ships can last semi-forever. Semi-forever, of course, not actually forever. Suborbital, they all want suborbital spaceflight. I can do that. I can do that eventually when I get, if I bought in the, oh, 3 Taurus safely, too. So that means if I did this, I would need to hold 7 tourists, which would take way more storage than I actually have. I think I can do the... decline contract. Then we got the Viking orbital maneuvering engine on an escape trajectory. I can't do that game. I guess the orbit Kerbin is good enough. I think I can do that with with the supplies I have actively. I can also do the test. I can also do that. I can also do that, which will just give us some extra money, which is good. So now that I need to put it into orbit, I should probably, if I go into universal storage, we have hydrogen tank can hold liquid hydrogen and oxidizer, liquid hydrogen, liquid methane and oxidizer, or just oxidizer. Fuel and oxygen. That's good. So now I just need to add the parachute to the top, then the science, of course. Like, since we're going from orbital, since we're going to come in from an orbital velocity, I definitely need a heat shield on this flight. There's not even any question about needing a heat shield on this flight. I only need 3 of these. Put those there, and then I think did I do a too hot thermometer in space? Yeah, I did. So that means, yeah, all I need is the 3 best map barometers. Now, boom, the rocket is complete. Oh, wait, so I do have mech jet. I did not know that. So this thing has how much PWR? 1.6. The swivel has a lot more. There we go. Okay, so this rocket should be ready for launch now, but what should I name it? Hmm. I guess the R3. No, the R3 Dandel. That's that's a dandelion. That's how you spell dandelion. Dandelion. There we go. Okay, the R3 Dandelion. So we now have MechJeb. I think we also have oh yeah, trajectories. So I can. Oh right, I forgot. I almost forgot that I need to actually check the. Could I just to focus here? Aim camera. Here we go. Okay. Gotta log pressure data. Now I log the pressure data again, and then I. Wait, I forgot. Completely forgot to do one of the quests, which was to like test. What was it again? Test universal storage wheel 1.25 at launch site. There. Now we can properly test the R3 Dandelion. Okay, guys. Now we can. But I did just test it. I did just test it. Okay, let's see. Toggle torque. What do you mean toggle torque? Action wheels disabled, idle. Oh, okay. Let's see. Universal storage wheel. Oh, Deckerchon ACD. But there's no button to test. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we just gotta launch this into space. And of course, I forgot to do the science. I guess while flying at Kerbin is fine, yeah. No, it's not letting me turn the craft. The craft is going more and more side. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to set it to maximum thrust. No, why does it keep flipping over? Okay, I know what to do, guys. Give me a second, I'll fix this in a jiffy. Okay, guys, we finally managed to launch this rocket. Finally. Okay, so also the rocket now with having multiple fins for like every direction means that it'll fly straight up, which is good. So now all I have to do is just keep the rocket on its trajectory. So we're gonna go burn straight up with the solid booster, then stage into the swivel engine. And the reason why we are not, and the reason why we have fins on it, despite not really going into the reason why I'm not having the... Why is this craft like so unstable? Feels like the craft is moving like incredibly slowly. Okay, also the time is fixed as you can tell, which makes this even better. I'm gonna slow us down a little bit actually. Okay, let's just go ahead and cut it off at 80 kilometers. Perfect. Now I can also cut off SAS, so then our guy will just, so then Jeb will just float. Once we get out of the atmosphere, actually no, I think I can do high up in the atmosphere, right? This should work, right? Let's just go ahead and test it. Turbines upper atmosphere, perfect. Now we just close this up. So if I check the TWR, we have 4 TWR, which means I think we can save to go up a little bit more. Put this down. Okay, let's see. We have a lot less oxidizer and a lot less liquid fuel, but we have a lot of ablator and really good electric charge. As you can tell, we have the time warp active. What? No! No, we didn't manage to make it to orbit. We didn't have enough fuel. Oh, man. At least I can do a crew report from when we land. Oh, I probably should have got the upgrade thingy so that Jeb could like... Oh, that's actually genius. Yeah, I should do that. Okay, guys. So Jeb's just gonna stay up here. I'm gonna do a quick save. Then I'm gonna load... No, not load. Space Center. I'm gonna upgrade the astronaut complex, or... Yeah, the astronaut complex. So then Jeb can, dismount his rocket. I assume that upgrading the astronaut complex gives them the conditioning, can perform EVAs. Yep, there you go. The next upgrade costs this, which doesn't add anything. This does, though. Is it like... Oh, it's mission control. Oh, so that's what it is. Okay, okay. So, guys, now that Jeb is able to hop off, now that Jeb is able to do... What's it called? EVAs. How am I forgetting that? I need to relearn some science. Now that he can do EVAs, that means that I can have him do like an EVA when he just starts entering the atmosphere, and literally only just. No, not before, not... No. Literally, it needs to be exactly on time. Literally, like, I will have him dismount the moment we reach 7,071 kilometers. Okay, yeah. Okay, Jebediah, I need you to hop out of the plane. I mean, the rocket. Give you a report. Perfect. I want to see if, like, Jeb can survive. Oh, I should, right, also a crew report. Wait. Oh, right. EVA report? Yeah. So I should also do a crew report from the upper atmosphere as well. So now I just need to wait for Jeb to, like, land. Also, the reason I'm having Jeb go at this weird angle is just for the fun, just see what happens. Okay, as you can see, the plane is it. This is more aerodynamic, but the fins keep it in this. Uh, oh no, the fins do not keep it in that. Okay, I need to like actually detach so before we crash. Okay, as you can see, we now get to watch that piece fly after us. Once all the fins get removed, it'll fly at like a very high speed. As you can see, it's generating a lot. That means it's generating a lot less drag than us. And as you can see, it's now flying away, and there's nothing we can do. Oh, great, I'm still going at time warp 10. That's the thingy exploding, hopefully, not us. I don't know where we're... Oh, we're landing on the dark side. We're landing at night. Can I at least see... Oh, we're landing literally just at the night side. We did, like, pretty good, actually. We went, like, a quarter of the way around the planet on our first attempt to reach orbit, which is really good. I can disable, that now. I will open up the service bay. Actually, no. Actually, I'm going to close that again because I want us to go a little bit further down. Down to like 5,000 or something. Okay, this is good. Now we open this up to generate a lot of extra drag because this means everything in there is now actively generating drag, which is very good. If I close it, and once it's like actually closed, we now generate a lot less drag. But we're still going. So if it activates at 1,000, that means it has only a few seconds to actually calculate, to actually slow us down to very slow speeds. You can see, okay, good, the G-force was fine. Jeb is goated, he can survive this. Now we just EVA report Jeb. I can also just have him remove his helmet, which is really funny. I could actually have him just store his EVA pack in there. Jeb needs to hop back in here. Okay. As you can see, the game is glitching. If he's like actively experiencing gravity, IVA glitches, especially if he's actively falling. I'm having to use this. So yeah, we are landing in the ocean as well, which is pretty good landing spot actually, all things considered. Oh, there's actually some debris over there as well. We're like close to the shore actually, so this would actually be a pretty good spot for Jeb to land at. Now I can EVA Jeb again and have him do another EVA report. Okay, nope, never mind. That's enough EVA reports. As you can see now, Jeb can actually walk around his command pod a little bit because he's not actively falling now. But it's also not the best thing, so let's go. I'll cut this part out for you guys. Okay, guys, as you can see, we gained a bunch of science from that. Lily, we gained 41.4 science. We got 2,817 funds recovered, and that's not even including the other thing. And Jeb, still level 0 because he hasn't reached actual orbit yet. The good news, though, is that I can go into research now and get us general construction for the Mark 1 cabin. Or I could get us basic science into the Science Junior, which I will be doing this because the other quests can wait until we reach orbit. And this will give us the Science Junior, which is just a really good way of making science. We also have a probe core now. So if I wanted to, this is a relay, right? No, both of these are direct. Or I assume this one just doesn't need to be deployed then. This high gain antenna would be good. But first off, I need to do the quest. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a very simple rocket to get us, like, out of the atmosphere. This should get us out of the atmosphere, quite simply. I will add some fins to it, because we're gonna have a scientist piloting this. Which means that we don't have access to luxuries such as... This is not going to be a saved craft. This is just to get some easy science. Very easy science. So, I forgot to actually assign a scientist, guys. I will be back to you in a second. Okay, guys, we got Bob assigned to the pod. Which, I'm glad that I checked the staging. This means that now that Bob is assigned, this rocket will properly work. It won't have SAS, so I will have to manually control it as we go through the atmosphere. So I will probably cut out most of this for you guys. It's very simple. We're just going to go up and gather a bunch of science from the ground, the atmosphere, high up atmosphere, and then space to get there. So first off, we need to conduct material study. Let's see. How much science do we actually get from this? Let's see. We get, let's see, 7 science. That's pretty good, actually. So I'll have Bob Kerman hop off, and then EVA report first, and then also collect the data, and then restore. Store experiments. Perfect. Okay, guys. So I will just cut out most of this for you guys. Okay, guys, I had Bob, like, hop out in the middle of the flight because our TWR is pitiful, to say the least. So it says our TWR is 3. Oh, wait, is the game slowed again? Oh my god, why is the game slowed again? That's probably why Bob was moving so slowly, too. Yeah, probably. The good news, though, is that we are still going up. Pretty well up, too. So I will... Oh, I completely forgot that I had too much... Bob, you need to get off... You need to get off the rocket, Bob. Rotate. Okay, rotate maneuver worked. Gonna conduct a material study from high up in the atmosphere. From Kerbin's upper atmosphere, yep. I'm gonna have to, like, just speed this up so we get out of the atmosphere first. Because it will require, like, a lot. So first off, now I can do... But... Time warp isn't working. That means I'm gonna have to stop all this manually. Okay. It's actually pretty decently easy to stop. Now I just need to EVA Bob, collect the data, and restore. Perfect. Now that we are in space, I can conduct another material study. So that means we get one from the surface. So we got a material study from the surface of the planet. I'm going to close the doors as well, just for the... I like how the retextured version actually, like, changes how it works. Which is really nice. I wish I could... Oh, I can time warp now. Let's go... I should probably do, like, an EVA up here. Let's see. Go EVA. EVA report. Just above Kervin's grasslands. What do you mean, just above? Oh, yeah, actually. How do I get him to get out of his seat? I don't actually know. Is it V? No, it's not V. That's for the camera to change. Oh, unbuckle is Y. Okay. So as you can see, we can just have him move around the place in his little ship. Which is sick. Go EVA. I don't really want it to go EVA. Look at this. This place looks amazing. I'm going to the seat again. Okay. Now we just gotta warp down to impacting the atmosphere, and then we can just solve this off. Oh, whoa, that glitched because we were not supposed to go that far down into the atmosphere that quickly. Not nearly that quick. Not having a pilot here is going to severely affect my ability to control because I always have pilots to hold SAS. I never not use SAS. I'm going to have to like manually control this, which is going to make it real hard. No. No, the craft is not executing barrel though. No, the craft. No, Bob. Bob, you're not gonna have this craft go spinning, okay? This craft. Oh my God, it's too aerodynamic. Okay, we might need to open the doors, Bob. We need to slow it down as much as possible. Why did we have to impact the mountains? Okay, guys, time to redo that entire launch. I'll get back to you when I do that. Okay, guys. Hopefully this version of the rocket works. As you can see, I put the Probonite Sputnik on top. This is because hopefully it gives me SAS control. If it doesn't, I'll just undo it. Hopefully, though, it does give me SAS control because then the rocket hopefully won't crash into the ground. Also, that rocket would have worked if I had just grabbed the science, but I couldn't. SAS working? Nope, so that means the Sputnik is completely useless. So, guys, I'm going to do something more entertaining than just doing the same thing over and over again, as that is the definition of insanity, which I'm not. I am not insane. However, in order for it to work, I do actually need. I think the capacitors, they naturally build up charge, right? I think so. But it would probably be like a very little amount of charge, so it probably wouldn't even be really useful. Do I have any quests active? Just orbit Kerbin. I can do that with a Probonite. If I just get like this is probably enough to put it into. This is like, how's the TWR doing right now? In a vacuum? 2 TWR, that's really good. Yeah, we have enough to orbit Kerbin just with this. So now all we need to do is get something to like actually put it into space, which I think the Thumper should do nicely. Because it needs to actually orbit the planet. Oh, right, actually. I can just. All it has to do is orbit. So I could actually add a decoupler right here. And then I can make it unmounted so it'll look really nice. If I put the max amount of batteries on here, that ends up being about. This is. How much electric charge? 100 times 8. 800. So that's 800 units of electrical charge plus 10 units of electrical charge. But I should probably attach the relay antenna to this. Not that many relay antennas, game. So if I did something like this, the antennas would go like that, which would give it radial reverse. Oh, so if I did if I did them just like inverted, like this, and then if I did axial, no. This is just the normal way that they deploy, and they be stored like this. This thing, I think this could actually be a pretty decent spaceship. The only issue would be it would eventually run out of electrical charge, which is going to be the point of these capacitors. As these capacitors will eventually will eventually they will always be discharging, so that means while they are charging up, they will discharge into the ship. So just these two adds. Let me calculate. Give me a second, guys. Okay, guys, I have finished the rocket. It is now being called the Sputnik. It has a Communicatron 16 so that the core can. Oh, wait, actually, I don't need that anymore, right? So I added this command pod upside down so that we have SAS available. It's also for Jeb to train up because this is going to go into orbit. It was so we don't have the double disattachment decouplers, and I didn't want a decoupler attached to either of these, so I just stacked two decouplers, two flip decouplers, so that they'll decouple against each other and just cancel each other out. So they don't want to attach to either of these things. It took me a while. It took me actually thinking to figure out how to stage all this, but I figured it out now. So the delta V right now is very low, but that's only this. If you calculate what this will be in space, which is where the carrier engine will actually shine, it is 2000, which means this will basically shoot us straight up, and that's it. It just shoots us straight up. That's the whole goal of it. Okay, guys, here we are. Also, if we control from, actually wait, no, I can just have that as a normal. If I have us control from here, it'll be flipped, which is not good. So we will be controlling from the Sputnik for now. Now, however, that we have Jebediah in here, we can properly fly off into space. So also, this will have the higher flow priority, which I think means that it'll eat up electric charge faster than the other stuff. Yep, good. Because the pod will come down after anyway. Now we just time warp until we get to space, I guess. Whoa, okay, that's not supposed to happen. And that's why using solid rocket boosters with no opposable... we're actually gonna make it... Whoa, okay. Okay, good, no. Good. So we still have TWR even in the atmosphere with this. This is going to be a very eccentric orbit, it looks like, but that's fine, because we're not going to really need to rendezvous with it at all. See, crew report. No. We also have a radial-mounted parachute, obviously, because we can't have a direct parachute without some tomfoolery needing to occur. Why is it doing that? Jeb, you're supposed to be holding the planes. You're supposed to be holding the rockets steady. Not trying to flip it backwards. No. Okay, so it appears to just be flicking, which is fine. We do not have enough to orbit, not nearly enough. Okay, guys, I'll get back to you when I fix this. Okay, guys, here we are with the rocket ready to go to space. Jeb is still big chilling in his little command pod. He's also upside down, I think, so he's actually like falling towards yeah, he's actually falling towards the planet. Oh, I forgot to stage. So Jeb is actually falling towards the planet as we speak. That's what he feels like. No, what? Why is it flipping? We have a swivel. That's a swivel engine. Auto-reliant, that's a swivel. I'm having to literally flip this rocket over to try and fix it. There's no way that a Sputnik pod is more aerodynamic than an actual... There's no way that an engine is more aerodynamic than a Sputnik pod. There's no way. It's a Sputnik. It's this weird oblong shape. I need to get fangs quickly so that this stops happening. Because, look, we wasted like all of our Delta V on trying to do that. No. Okay, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna fix something. Sorry for getting all angry. I get very angry at the Kerbal Special Games sometimes. I figured out what to do now. So I need to figure out center of mass. Center of mass is here, which means that I need to put some fins at the bottom here, and then I can put tri-fins here. Because if I didn't put tri-fins here, maybe I've had more fins up here. So let's see. Aerodynamic is still behind, so if I do this, the mass is ahead. Okay, perfect. So this works now. Let's go. The Sputnik is ready. So this rocket is very simple. So is the Sputnik. It's literally just the Sputnik. I named it that for the funny because it's a joke. Hopefully it works now and doesn't flip over. So I should be able to go a little bit faster with the time warp. I'll cut to where we get to the fun part. Okay, guys, here we are ready to launch. And with the swivel engine and the fins, this should make it more aerodynamic for it to be going this way, up and not going down. I don't know how it was going down in the first place anyway, which is very annoying. I will actually go ahead and put this thing in a pretty eccentric orbit. Now that I think of... No. Okay, thank God that the swivel engine has such high gimbal capability. It doesn't have the highest gimbal capabilities, obviously, but it's got pretty high for the early game. Right, I forgot, I'm supposed to be going straight up, basically. So we can fully take advantage of the power. Now, now we stage... I don't know why the UI got so small again, but now we stage and actually get into orbit this time. Again, we get up to 80, and if we have enough delta V left over, I will try and get the rocket into a little bit higher of an orbit. Now we just crew report. Nope, not from upper atmosphere. Okay, let's just go ahead and time warp out of the atmosphere then. Oh, I never set it to take only from this one, did I? Oh, right, crossfeed is enabled. Let's see, how much TW we got 1.55 TW right now, which means I should probably start blasting it right now, actually. Now I just need us to hopefully get into a nice orbit. I can also extend these antennas. I'll extend antenna. Go. We're gonna extend both of them because this is a relay. That's why we need to get it. That's why I'm trying to get it into a higher orbit. We're actually really darn close. No! Do you see how close we were? We were 100,000 away. Okay, I think I know. Okay. I think I have an actual fix for this, but that will be for the next episode, guys. I don't like doing cliffhangers like this, but I have no other choice, as this video would be way too long if I tried to solve this. So I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye, guys.